Father of the Bird is so adorable. This is a Sylvester cartoon from 1997, directed and written by Stephen Fossati, and we have Joe Alaskey voicing Sylvester. And Sylvester is about to eat this little birdie called Cornbread, and the design of this bird is the most adorable thing ever. I love what it looks like. Initially I thought, okay, it's a bird, it's not Tweety, am I going to care for it? It's so adorable. And obviously initially he wants to eat the bird, but then the bird starts to call him mama. And Sylvester's, I guess, paternal instincts kick in, and he wants to protect the bird. Will he ultimately protect the bird, or will he end up eating it? I won't say any more than that specifically, but I really enjoyed it. I think the narrative developed really well. Sylvester was fabulous to watch, but ultimately it was brilliantly animated. Not just the bird, but the bird did look gorgeous. Sylvester looks very much like classic Sylvester, but with a slightly sharper quality. This was the 90s. And the color palette is beautiful. There are so many soft shades. Everything seems to blend so well with the blue and kind of creamy color of Cornbread. It's just so gorgeous. If you're a fan of Sylvester, I'm pretty confident that you will love Father of the Bird. I found it to be an absolute delight. I know a lot of people don't love the more recent, it was nearly 30 years ago, but the relatively more recent Warner Brothers cartoons compared to the classics. And yeah, I think there are definitely some that are more recent and not as good, but this one could have been made in the 50s. It feels like a traditional Sylvester cartoon, a little slightly better animation quality, but the color palette's quite familiar as well. There are quite a few where they use these kind of soft pastel colors and delicate tones, and visually I just found it to be an absolute delight. But the narrative developed really well as well. There were certain things I hadn't expected. It's not that predictable, which is always really pleasing, and Sylvester was an absolute joy to watch. Father of the Bird is, needless to say, one I thoroughly enjoyed and definitely recommend.